So today's tip, we're going to talk about how to respond when your loved one says they want to go home. Hi, it's me, Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregivers with love, laughter, and lessons learned. I hear this all the time from caregivers. My mom says she wants to go home. She's in my home. She lives in my home. I tell her you're home. Not a good response. Many times when people say they want to go home, it's because they're agitated or they're fearful. They have feelings of that. And home is just a place of safety. So your best response, first of all, try not to disagree with them and tell them that's not where they live. Because there's also instances where they are in their home that they've lived for 50 years and they still say they want to go home. So what I would do is I would sit down and say, tell me about your home. What was one of the best things about your home? And they'll start chatting about their home. And you can just slowly redirect them. Find the comfortable part for them. So Mom, when you were home, what did you like to bake best? And then maybe she'll start talking about that. Maybe you want to go into the kitchen then and make a little snack. I also would try to pay attention to what time of day this is happening. Is it happening the same time all the time? Because many times it'll happen at a point in the day where it's very noisy, whether they're in a community or where they live in their own home. And the noise just gets to frustration and anxiety, and that makes them feel like they want to go home. So if you can pay attention to that, you can see it might be a time when it's noisy. It might be sundown time in the afternoon. It might be a time when they get hungry. So if you can see those things, then sometimes you can avoid it. But please just be kind in your words. Nobody wants to hear when they're agitated and fearful that they don't know what they're talking about, especially if it's your parent. I think it'll just make it much more agitating for them. So sit down and talk about some great things in their home and then redirect them the best you can. Let me know if this tip works for you, if you try it out. Put it in the comments below. And tune in next week for another tip, sponsored by Arden Quartz, where all they do is memory care. And have a delicious day.